Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whenever you're watching this. It is first thing in the morning for me. I literally just woke up, slept in a little bit today, till about 6 o'clock. I'm sitting on the edge of my bed and looking at my beard. Yesterday, let me give you a little backstory. I used to have a nice relationship with Kingsman Beard Club. I used to love their products. Did a lot of work for them early on when I had the bigger beard. And then, of course, I buzzed that beard off. My relationship with them has been rekindled. It's a great company. And now that I'm growing my beard back, not the big beard down to the belly, but I'm going to probably bring it to about here, about like that. So I just woke up, literally. I sat up, rubbed my eyes, pressed record. That's it. So this is bed beard. Not too bad for first thing in the morning, and bed head, of course. But I'm going to take a shower, and I'm going to show you how to apply product to your beard to make it optimum. Now, I used Kingsman yesterday for the first time in probably 3 years. And my beard right now is so soft. I mean, literally, it's doing exactly what I want it to do. And not, I don't have, this, believe it or not, is bed beard. So I'm liking what I'm seeing and liking what I'm feeling. I will tell you that without these products, my beard has divots in it. I wake up with my beard tilted to one side and sticking up on the other side, and it's uncontrollable until I literally do something with it. But I haven't done anything. I just woke up, so I'm okay. I'm really good with that. So I'm going to take a shower. I'll be back, and I'm going to show you how to apply Kingsman beard products, and I'm going to give you a special code for a 20% discount. I told the guy, I said, look, I said, this 10% discount stuff, okay, but I got to be better than that to my guys. I said, give me a 20% discount. And he said, okay. So it's going to be the word Sultan as a promo code, and you'll get 20% off your purchases. But I grew my first beard in 1975. I was 15 years old. I'm 60 years old now. So I grew my first beard at 15 years old. Scruffy, patchy. I had acne all over my face. And I've had probably 20 different facial hairstyles over the years. Went salt and pepper, and then over a 1 year period, that little bit of salt and pepper just popped and turned white. My hair is still a little bit gray and silver. Beard turned white. I always had a little bit of white here in my 20s, and then it just went, just turned white. And you may have seen the various beard styles that I had. I'll show you some pictures of when I was in my teens, 20s, 30s, 40s, 50s, and now at 60, what I have done. Now, when I grew up, there was no such thing as beard oil, beard balm, beard butter, all those different things, co-washing, all the stuff that I do to have a great beard. I don't have an epic beard because of superior genetics. I have family members that can't even grow a beard. And my beard is patchy at spots, but when you grow it long enough, it covers up those spots. I mean, a lot of people think that this is one solid wall of hair. It's all skin underneath here. And then also, like right around here, if I lift it up, it's all skin, and all skin right here. I could have some great mutton chops. I mean, if I did this and got rid of all this and had one of those like 19th century beards with no hair here, that would look kind of cool. But I'm going to show you what my routine is. I'm going to give you the discount at the end. And just let me go take a shower. I'll be back. I'm going to give you some pictures first of what my beard has looked like over the years and what I do to maintain a perfect beard. Just keep in mind, I don't trim my beard. I don't trim this line at all anymore. I kind of like this tapered look. You can see that where it just kind of grows up into the cheekbone. The only thing that I trim is here, from the middle to the corner of my mouth, from the middle to the corner of my mouth. I don't want it coming down over my top lip or bottom lip. I've done that before, and I like this look better. It's more functional, and it works with my beard. and it's not too contrived. If everything is lined up too much, then it looks too fake. Literally, when I had a lined up beard, there were people that would say to me, "That's a fake beard. You pasted that on." And I admit, it did look like a theatrical beard. It looked like a beardless guy with a stage beard on because it was just so perfect. I don't like that look. Beards are not meant to be perfect. Beards are not meant to have perfect lines. And I know in certain cultures, people like that whole line up my beard thing. I'm not a huge fan of it. I'm growing it down. My hair grows to my Adam's apple. And I'm growing all this in right here. So I want my beard to be about down to here. So literally like another inch. But just enough where you'll still see my neck. It's not going to cover a bow tie. It's not going to cover a collar. Just another inch. That's all I want, which means I have to grow all this out here. You can see where I lined it up prior to when it was much shorter and I had more of a like a 2-week stubble beard. That line was, see, 2 fingers above the Adam's apple, which is what I recommend for a really short beard. But now that I'm growing it longer, and the beard will have its own zip code, I think just letting my natural hairline grow down will be good. It'll be solid looking. The profile will be great. And so let me show you after the shower what I do to have a great looking beard. And seriously, beards just aren't a playoff, sports playoff accessory, or it's deer hunting season. It's acceptable in the office. It's acceptable on stage. It's acceptable on camera. But I've always said, if you're going to have a beard, have it be impeccable. That does not mean impeccably lined up, but just have it to be clean, groomed, sculpted, natural. If you mess around too much with it, I've always said this too, you can't trim your way to an epic beard. You can't. You just have to let your genetics provide what it can, and you'll be handsome. So I do believe that beards are masculine. It's the only thing that men can do that women can't do, which some people care about that. I really don't, but I just say that because, women will say, "I can do anything a man can do." No, you can't. You can't grow a beard. So hang tight. I'll be back in a few minutes. I am back now. My beard and hair are dry, air dried, not blow dried. I usually just put the towel on my head and just hold it. When I dry my beard, I just kind of pat it a little bit. A little fuzzy right now, but we're going to make it a little bit neater using a few different products that I really enjoy. The tools that I'm using today are my boar bristle brush and a wooden beard comb, which I'm not even sure if Kingsman sells the wooden beard combs. I know they sell, I think, Kent brushes, or at least Kent style combs. You're gonna have to take a look at that. Which are the best of the best of the best of the best. So the first thing I'm gonna put on, I'm gonna show you 4 different products here. A beard oil, and this is the Holy Grail, which is an oud scent. It's an exquisite, it's very royal smelling, but it's not cologne. Do not confuse a natural scent with a cologne. You're not going to fill up a room with it. I mean, there's nothing worse than being in a room with people who have cologne, or you go to a party and someone's all cologned out. Or I should say their cologne enters the room before they do. I hate that. But it's something that you'll smell lightly, and when your wife gets close enough to you, she'll be able to smell it. But it's not like you're going to be sitting at the dinner table with your wife and she's going to say, "Dude, what are you wearing? Go wash your face. That's too strong." Or when you're holding your little baby, you're not going to pass on the oud scent to your baby. So I like a nice, subtle, natural scent from a natural oil, not some laboratory created scent. Second thing is a beard butter. I'll explain this. Third thing is beard balm. This might seem like too much of a circle jerk for a lot of you guys, but if you want a nice, neat beard, people's reaction to you is going to be so different based upon the way you look. It's not superficial to take care of yourself. If you start lining too much up and using too much, now you can use much less, but I'm just going to show you what I do. I think if you spend too much time in front of the mirror, it's feminine. That's just my opinion. So my goal is to get in and out of the bathroom. I'm in the kitchen right now, but I want to get in and out of the bathroom as soon as possible. Then finally, the last thing is beard wax, which I use as a mustache wax. So let's start with the oil. How much oil do you use on a beard? If your beard is like this, what I do is I like putting like a little less than a dime worth in the palm of my hand. So, you probably can't see that. So it's about a dime. Rub it through. I get it in between my fingers. Okay. The smell is insane. Holy grail. Just remember that. Okay. And then I just put it in the beard like this. Remember, there's application and then styling. So don't think this is your final. And my goal is to do this in real time. So you're not, I don't want to give you like a 30-minute video on how to do like 2 minutes of beard grooming. Step 1. Step 2, for me, beard butter, which does not have wax in it. So for those of you who are allergic to beeswax and you don't want the wax, it's an ultra emollient. It literally is like butter. If you were taking a stick of butter out of your refrigerator and scraping it, it's the same exact consistency. And just a fingernail, that's all. You can see it's like a creamy substance. It's firm though, it's firm. I melt that. It's already starting to melt from the, can you see that? It's already starting to melt a little bit just from the heat. I just got like an AMS vibe. Hey, fellas, right? All right, so melt it all. Get it through. I happen to like a little bit of a hold, so I'm going to put some beard balm in it. And don't forget, if you use the promo code SULTAN, it gives you 20% off your order, which I think is pretty darn generous. I asked them for that. Now, any of the extra stuff, obviously your hands are now have stuff on them. Just, if you got tattoos, just keep them moisturized. That's all. It's nice. And if you got hairy arms like I do, what I do is I just go like this to make the hair all go in one direction. When my hair was black, like when this hair was black and this hair was black, I looked like a monkey. So at least now that I'm kind of going salt and pepper on my body hair, my chest hair is all white, I'm not as animalistic. Now the beard balm. This is harder. So I'm just going to scrape maybe a fingernail, not quite that much. Again, melt it in your hands. Put it through in all directions. If you put a lot underneath here, you're going to you could end up having an oily, greasy looking collar if you're wearing a collar. You don't want to do that. So to me, I say less is more. It's the law of diminishing returns. Like, you don't get a better groomed beard the more product that you use. Let's get real. Okay. And then arms and tattoos. Now see, it's kind of bushy right now, isn't it? Right? I'm going to groom it up in just a second. Now I take the beard wax, which is even a harder consistency. And like maybe half of a fingernail. That's all. Rub that in my fingers like this, just like this. It melts just from your body heat. And then I put it through the stash. From the middle to the ends. Put it through the ends a little bit. So this is going to be more of a natural beard style. And it's going to have, now see the difference between making the stash go down and making the stash kind of do that? It's a completely different look. Now, as you get older, you get these lines. See, like these lines on my face? I like my stash to be consistent with these lines and not go against it. So for me, I just kind of carry that line down. And that's my best look. Moisturize. There's really no need to wipe off the stuff off your hands. Just put it on your body. Don't waste it. Now, I'm going to take the boar bristle brush. And what this does, it grabs the product from the root and brings it to the end of each each hair. I'm spreading it now. The boar bristle brush I use not to groom the beard, but to really spread the product. And that's pretty much it. And then we'll just take a wooden beard comb. Or any comb is fine. Don't stress out about your tools. If you see a tool that you like at the Kingsman Beard Club site, just get it. You'll be happy that you did. And as you might have seen me teach in the past, don't let the comb follow the contour of your face. Your final motion is this: straight down. This is what I'm not doing. I'm not going like a roller coaster following the contour. I'm going straight down, straight down, straight down. See, I just drop it straight down. I'm not going underneath. That's already been done. Stash, follow my lines. Some of you have different lines. Some of you are young enough to not have any lines. Even that out a little bit. And there we go. So now we have a perfectly groomed beard. Now, your boar bristle brush has wax in it. What do I do with my hair? A lot of times I get hair that sticks out. I have a cowlick like right here where this hair kind of grows out and forward. It doesn't come down. So there's just enough wax, beeswax, and oil in this brush to, watch, groom that naturally. So I'm not using a quote-unquote hold product. It's as natural as can be. And there we go. Oh, there's an ice cream truck driving by. I don't know, that sound that comes out of those ice cream trucks is pretty creepy, if you ask me. I don't know why, it just reminds me of a horror movie. I expect to see a clown in the driver's seat. You probably can't hear that right now. So you control the flyaway hair with the wax that's on the brush. You don't have to comb it straight down underneath. All you're doing is spreading. And that's what's going on there. And that's what you do to get a nicely groomed beard with Kingsman Beard products. 20% discount when you use the word Sultan in the promo code. I recommend Holy Grail. This is the Holy Grail Beard Oil, Holy Grail Beard Butter, Holy Grail Beard Balm, and then Holy Grail Beard Wax, which has a little more hold and kind of keeps the mustache out of your mouth. Let me give you a little side view, a little profile action. And there we go. And like I said earlier, I'm growing the beard probably, I'd say, another inch. And I haven't had to use any product on the beard. I haven't had to use any grooming products because it was too short. I could comb it with a washcloth. So I find that this is appropriate. The hold is perfect. It smells. It's very subtle. It's nice. I think your wife is going to love it. And it smells just strong enough where you can get like just a little bit of a scent. And then, of course, never wipe the excess on a towel. Just use it on your body and moisturize. Or if you want to just kind of do this, you know what I mean? People have different areas of dryness on their face. One thing I'm blessed with is oily skin, so I don't need a lot of moisturizer. I will use like witch hazel with rose petal and aloe for moisturizer, but I'm a grease ball. I have very oily skin all over my body and very rarely have any dry skin. But if you do have dry skin, don't be afraid to kind of do that. You'll feel better. So here's to a well-groomed beard that's masculine, not overly feminized, make you feel good, lifts your spirits with a nice natural scent, and you get a great discount, 20%, which I'm really happy that he did. So enjoy. KingsmanBeardClub.com. All the details will be down below. Thanks.